Okay. Let's see how this goes.
This is how the world I knew ended.
By three they come. By three thy way opens.
And a new one began. It started with Lilith and Inarius, the creators of Sanctuary. They each had their own twisted plans for humanity. Lilith most of all.
Salvation lies not in the light, but in you.
Our only hope was a wanderer who'd been fed the demon's blood. This bond with Lilith was the key to unraveling her plans. Others joined the cause. I, Loras, was one of them. So was my old friend Donan, and Neyrelle. I wish things had turned out differently for her. We learned that Lilith wanted more than to empower humanity.
This key unlocks more than the doors of hell. It unlocks our path to the future.
She aimed to devour her father, Mephisto, the Lord of Hatred. He was being reborn in hell.
He's still weak, vulnerable. I must strike before he can resist.
If Lilith succeeded, we'd all be damned. We had no choice
I disagree.
but to follow her into hell.
I look at it like her sacrifices would summon him
and
anyway.
his Cathedral of Light were on the demon's trail too. An army of sheep led by a mad lion. The fool saw it as his destiny to kill Lilith.
The heavens do not speak to you anymore.
Through it all, there was another force tugging on the threads of fate. Mephisto himself. He had sent a herald to help the Wanderer hunt Lilith. Not for our benefit, but to save his own hide. Perhaps he was expecting us to join him.
Your lives and those of all humanity depend on what you do next. Choose wisely.
Neyrelle imprisoned Mephisto instead. Doing so also robbed Lilith of the power she so craved. I can't say what went through the demon's mind. Anger, yes, but was there more? Regret? Sadness? With her last breath, she warned us of a dire future.
Without me, you would have no victory.
Neyrelle went off to extinguish Mephisto for good. Her heart was in the right place, but it was a terrible burden to bear alone. Lilith had been cast down, but our battle with hell had just begun.
Чичам. Мені думістичіс. Мені думістичіс. Сухкудо. Март солан. Акра чичам. Мені думістичіс. Мені.
Boy, young one, are you all right?
Akra chичам. Мені думістичіс. Мені думістичіс.
Nerel?
Сухкудо. Март.
Oh, you're not well. Please,
Akra.
please, my child, let me help you.
Stay away from me!
Nayrel! Is that how I raised you?
No, Mother. But I must carry this burden alone. I must get to Akarat's tomb.
But look at you. You're killing yourself.
I don't know how much longer I can...
I'm here, little magpie.
I missed you so much.
I'm so proud of you. But now, I need you to give up.
No. Of course it's you! You monster! Let go of me!
Let go. No. You made a choice. And I warned you, little magpie. There would be consequences.
No! I control the stone!
The stone. You control nothing.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I could use some help.
Yeah, he's the reason why he didn't die, right? Unless that's it. I haven't played this class before, so... And I'm not gonna look up a guide on it. I seem to have reworked the Paragon board more to my liking, so maybe I can actually do something now with it. This one probably looks like it functions best, but let's see. Rush target and clobber enemies in front of you. Definitely damage, third attack, G. Third attack's definitely the Pearson strike down 2 damage. Third attack versus further. And it reduces your evasion cooldown by 5 seconds. That's alright. Dive into enemy slashing at them 3 damage. Third attack unleashes a rapid series of slashes around your target. 5 points. Start at and jab at enemies several times, dealing a total of 1 damage and applying 5 poison damage for 6 seconds. Third attack bursts up target, damaging surrounding enemies and slowing them for 30 seconds. Vigor my resources. Nearby enemies poisoned by just up to 10. Its third attack spreads poison in nearby enemies. Enemy poisoned by wither exists does 20% plus damage. Interesting. After killing an enemy, your next thrash generates 10%. 10 extra. 10 additional vigor. Gain a stack of ferocity. Push your attack speed by 5. Push that hurts. Stack with stacks of 4 times. Each lasts for 4 seconds. If each lasts for 4 seconds, that means it's. If it stacks up to 4, that means it's 12 seconds, right? So 4 seconds counts down to 3 stacks, count down to 2 stacks out. This one might be fun. Okay, so it's third attack. And cast it again within 1.5. Our spike generates 5 additional vigor. Yeah. Blue within the last 2 seconds. You evade your attack. You attack with Thunder Spike along the way and make it vulnerable. Thunder Spike, third attack, strikes back again, going in and knocking down just a damage for 3 seconds. This fire damage. I want you to let me scroll down. Let me scroll up and down on the right analog stick isn't doing anything. I need poison, so I'm assuming this is fire since I can't scroll down and find out. But as for skills, increase all vigor generation. Or skills cost 3% more vigor but deal more damage. You deal damage with the last 5 seconds that are moving. Within the last 5 seconds that are moving. You deal damage within the last 5 seconds that are moving, you generate 1. Basic skills deal 2% increased damage, doubled to 4. Technically less. It says an 88% might be hit chance. It says a 20. It says a 12. And it says a 25. Technically, probably this one. It also has alcohol, tabler, plus 35. Like a small area dealing 13 damage to enemies within, as well as all surrounding places. That's interesting. This wouldn't be good without this. 100 claws that right through enemies in front of you, dealing damage before exploding for additional damage. Roll 5 feathers that crush through enemies, each dealing damage. Smash down next to you and devastating voice, bringing 2 shockwaves on either side that overlap the damage. Stack of ferocity. Also just by 2. There's stack of ferocity. You need at least 1 enemy. The ray reduces your longest active cooldown. Things like that. Wow. It's enemies vulnerable for 3 seconds if they're hit with at least 3 feathers. Oh, volley hurdles out 3 additional feathers and deals 100% increased damage to each enemy per hit. Feathers fly 50% further and lose up new target with a 0.2% additional crit strike chance from each point of vigor add-on cast. Which is my max vigor. It's like what 20% at max. That's 0.2. So yeah, 20% at max. Bigger. Passing hand grants barrier equal to 10% of damage. Deals for 2 seconds. 30% max 5. This hit by plus strikes, crushing and knockdown for 2 seconds. And damage increase like 3 for every stack of resolve. Increase your damage reduction by 20% while active. You get resolve. Curious if I can build resolve in a different manner. Not. Surprised this doesn't build resolve too. I mean, because now you're forcing me, I have to use this in tandem with this instead of I can use this with this because I mean. It's not very versatile if I have to use this to build resolve. I'm just not saying something down here doesn't give me resolve, but still. See, like this one right here. See, this one will build ferocity, so technically I don't need this one, and I can go with this one so I can get this one. But I would need this one anyway, so it's This is damage by 3% for every stackable dissolve you have. High does resolve stack too. Right, I got a Thorns build going on here. Bot chance. Wait, third attack. And hold up to 8 stacks. Taking direct damage consumes a stack. One would hope it doesn't consume the stack immediately. I think most things were on like a 2-second, right? 1 to 2 seconds might be a little too long, but yeah, the stack shouldn't go away for like 1 or 2 seconds after getting hit, and then it should go down. Because then you'd never be able to build it up to 8 stacks and maintain an 8 stack. Because it's the third strike, it's not every single strike. I don't know. Being bonus is based on the weapon's type you wield. Okay. Casting a focus skill doubles this bonus for 5 seconds. Blade. Almost like a hit chance. Quarter staff. Block damage reduction. Pole arm. Assumption with hit chance. These people are saying I'm supposed to be using wet. Why don't you give me, when I start off, why don't you give me one of each weapon type so I can see which weapon I already use? It's a glaive. It has damage to elites. Vulnerable damage, deal 5% of damage. Deal 2% increase vulnerable damage. Double this for elites. 20% increased dodge chance during evade. It's evade. Oh, I see them. I don't know what it means. Dodge, you gain 5% strike chance for 3 seconds. How long does that last? This does an iframe, does it? Has an iframe? I don't think it does. Okay, so that's kind of making it an iframe, right? So you could almost make it an iframe. You have a 60% chance at an iframe when you dodge. If you can get your dodge up another 40%, you get an iframe when you dodged. Deal 4% increased damage while unhindered or unstoppable. But it's unhindered. Refuge can move through enemies and the move okay. Fly into the air, create foul, which makes enemies at your target location vulnerable for 5 seconds before you crash down on them, dealing 9 damage. It's 15-second cooldown now. That go down. Not that one. The max hit against an enemy struck by sonar is a guaranteed critical strike. It's no enemies you instead gain 50% move by speed. Sonars, like soars. That's soars, not sonar. Cloud remains around you for 4 seconds after landing. It continues to make enemies vulnerable, so that turns it into a 9-second, right? 9-second vulnerability every 15 seconds. But if you did it right, you could reduce it by this one right here. The longest cooldown, so you probably reduce it by 0.5. Hitting at least one enemy. What happens if I hit more than one enemy? Does that count? If I hit more than one enemy, do I get, 1 second for 2 enemies, 1.5 to 3. mean, it would be wise to do that and then cap it at a specific amount because, you know, you would be basically cycling between these two. Take testing off. It's gonna be working, so I don't know how it's not working if I'm learning it. It's close, but not 5, right? Second cooldown. Thought. Nice. Six, so I can, with one target, I can only knock it down by 3 seconds. If I go into 2 attacks. Probably not gonna work. Okay, True Cyclone pulls enemies inward, followed by a crash downpour. Fountain attack. Acid Vortex increases damage by skill. Active Barrier Vortex does 300% damage. Distracts with Vortex reduces cooldown by 1 second. This. Well, no, not really. The base what? 5-second cooldown. Acid minimum ferocity increased by 2. It's a savage or cause. Unleash a savage or causing each of your attacks to trigger an additional damage per strike. Second cooldown. Evasion extended by 2 per kill while active. This bonus is by 1.25 each kill to maximum or minimum. Understand that means. For skills, instantly dash to your target and all figure regeneration boost. Hasn't stockpiled any healing received up to 40 stacks while actively. Stacks to strike any additional Pokemon. Alright, I'll just go with this one right now. What do I want? Oh, I don't know. But in any case, it just show my horse in the background. What we got? This is it. Are you gonna make this like the season of town or something?
The Lord of Hatred made a puppet of our order once before. We cannot allow his influence to take root here again. Black ichor, thick as mud, seeps from the earth, tainting all that it touches. Great hulking demons follow in its wake, bearing portals to the fiendish realms. This is not the wanton chaos of the Triune. This is intimate. This is hatred, seething in the veins of the land. Mephisto's vile corruption has returned. We Zakarum are few, but we shall fight this creeping evil to our last. Will you help us?
The choice. Oh, man. Why are you out there fighting?
An illness from this accursed swamp robbed me of my strength years ago. But my conviction remains. I do what I can from here, calling my brothers and sisters to action, and providing what sundries I can to those who aid our fight.
Shutting my standing. Oh, it doesn't seem that long. I'm confused. And we went up to 12. Oh, yeah. Defeat a realm walker. That was a realm. Realm walker in 4 minutes and 17 seconds. Right? Good. Oh. Oh yeah. I didn't give me a level. You used to always give me a level. And this one. Wow, it doesn't give a level anymore. I never will understand the stat crunch. I won't ever understand it because all it is an additive that you've changed. I mean, there's no... Unless the game is gonna crash because it has way too many numbers that pops up on the screen. I won't ever understand a number crunch. It does absolutely nothing for the game. It does nothing. It's a false representation of what's happening on the screen. Because if scaling is done right, then a number crunch actually does nothing. Absolutely nothing. God, I didn't change my horse. Wait, I can do that at any time. I can't change my mount here. I wonder why I can't change my mount here. Since we're waiting for shit to spawn, what is this? First, I'd have to find a way to make them vulnerable. Let's let me get a chance on this. Let me. Okay. That's... You know what, I don't try. Should be almost that. Went to 5-6 times. I should have just gotten the sorcerer and not worried about it. pet should loot everything, anything, and everything, realistically. And you should be able to turn off what you don't want it to pick up. I'll do filter if it needs to be properly done. Because if that's not the case, then I need to at least set it to where I want anything that drops on the ground to appear on my page. That way I know if an item drops on the ground that I need. I don't accidentally miss it. Like for a second. HP. Resilience. Where the hell is this taking me? Not a time, is it? Got 10% block chance after standing still for 5 seconds, should gain 10% damage reduction. Did some great. Passing a defensive skill, gain vigor. Gain increased life on kill equal to 5% of your max life. Well, we had at least 4 stacks of frost, so that one might be worth it, maybe. Gain 0.5% additional damage reduction. No, it's not bad. Well, bounce might be, I don't know. Main one resolve, every 5 seconds. Oh, okay, well then this one might actually be viable if I can, and then I can use this one. Activating armor height, wrench maximum resolve, and increases your thorns by 25 for duration. Case yourself becoming unstoppable and gaining 90% block chance. When you evade through enemies while armor height active, deal 100% of your thorns to them and heal 5% of your maximum life. That seems pretty potent. Let's pull down on this. 25 seconds. All active armor height increases your block damage reduction by 5% over nearby. Lives in that rate. That's a stomp. Found in front of you, releasing a shockwave that deals damage and knockdown and knock out enemies. That's a barrier. 10% of your maximum life. Enemy hit 30%. When enemies recover from passive stomp, you dodge their next 3 attacks. Passive stomps gains an additional charge and does 7% increase damage to unstoppable enemies or bosses. That seems pretty good for a boss. Charge. The charge is generate that. Passive gain 10% dodge chance and automatically retaliate against close enemies for damage when you dodge their attack. Dodge all direct attacks for 3 seconds per cast. Up 6 seconds. Okay. all direct attacks for 3 seconds per cast. I don't get it. Anyway, counterattack cooldown is reduced 5.5 seconds per stack of velocity, so you can knock down by 2 seconds. That's not right. When you dodge a controlled and parrying attack with counterattack, it will reflect control. Now, since okay. Counterattack passive increase your crit strike damage by 6% for every close enemy. Okay, so this one seems pretty decent. Anti-venom gains a 2% increase. Venom resistance and your max resistance. Your healing is increased by 20% whenever you heal. Your poison damage is increased by. Oh, run away and said fight enemies. It's either this one or this one. I'm not sure. 5 point. How high can you stack resolve though? Resolve stacks up to 4% DR. Doesn't seem that great. I mean, that thing for it's only. Sorry, I wasn't reading that right. 1.5% per stack, so it's 1.5 times 4. Times 8. So it's 12% DR, so that doesn't seem too bad. It's also unstoppable, which I don't get on anything else without a temper. Or not a temper, but a aspect. So. Let's active. How long does resolve last? Oh, taking direct damage, it consumes it. But for how long? I don't know. So I need to look at this one. But I'll go ahead and do this one for now. Maximum life. So increase damage to knock down enemies. And the first hit has a 5% chance to execute non-boss. That seems pretty intense. Does that 5% go up? We'll find out till I have more levels. As enemies in front of you do damage when you attack, you have 35% chance to do. Oh, yeah. So an enemy attacks you. The damage they take from payback is increased by 5 seconds, or 5% for 60 seconds, up to 100%. Passive wrench, vigor with damage, payback is now. Also, a core skill and consume all available vigor to increase its damage 5.5 each constantly. Controlled impaired while payback is on cooldown makes read cast wrench stop 5 seconds. enemies with Jaguar skills increase their damage. And as they take from by 1%. Jaguar skills still 0.5. They'll increase critical strike damage per stack of ferocity. Is hit by rushing claw, like it's rushing claw for hurt on seconds. Flash a short distance through an enemy, striking all enemies along the way. Twice for 10 total damage. Enemies by this take increased damage from rushing claw. Actual refill for charges by consuming 4 stacks of ferocity. Okay, that seems actually pretty good. When Rust Claw hits an elite enemy, gain 10% dodge chance for a second. So I'd go for this one. 6, so that's 2. It's 4. That's it. Potency. Your potency skill deals 10% increased damage, but I have a 5%. 5%. That would be 1 second. Right. 5 divided by 20. Okay. Be 1 second. So that would be 21 instead. So yeah, probably this one. This one might happen too bad. Let's probably grab that. Well, I don't know. In any case. Increase launch chance. Was it swing like? Attack per second versus 1.1 attack. So this is whether go fast. And why doesn't this say normal or something? It doesn't say fast, normal, slow, or anything. It just says. This one actually says fast next to it. There's a comparison then. Trend chance. That's my main stat. Nice. I guess it's dex. Dodge, chance, skill, damage. Receive power damage, resource generation, that's critical skill chance. Why would you do that? Why would you move critical chance to strength instead of keep it on dex? Gotta compensate for this character being a dex build. Is that what you're doing? sure why. Use the wrong bait to choose your path forward. Your choice determines the reward, including the type of CV. Hopefuls drop that idiot. What was that? I can't even go through this. Can I go back to town? If I can. Iron chunks. I that from dismantling them. Scrapping, salvaging, whatever you want to call it. Where's the mountain person at? I got him at that. Yeah, sure, why not? Works. There's a goblin. There's a goblin. Gotta kill the goblin. I'm confused. Shit, was I not supposed to do that? Just gonna stay open like that. I'm gonna have to memorize which one I've gone into because it doesn't spear after I come out of it. That probably needs adjustment. Max life, armor. See how life, 15% chance. Should have these last. Dex. I would assume Dex is probably the best thing I can get right now. But I'm probably wrong. So how the hell do I get out of it? Okay, so anyway. Why can't I learn this? Oh, I don't have to. Fuck. Get out. The hell's this shit right here, man?
Potions, elixirs, brews. Have a look.
it's here so you don't need a specific amount of them anymore. You just need to have one. I don't understand. What is this? We drop additional gold, can I accumulate your pills, accumulate reputation with good whatever. You gain experience points. How long does this last? 30 minutes. That's pretty bad. Dodge chance. For shit. Excellent. Dex. Sure. 5 bits. Bigger on kill damaged. Vulnerable damage, but it's slow. Speed. Oh, technically I lose 8 decks. Such cost reduction.
How can I help? Come back if
Sure
you
you
need the
can.
forge.
What's the point if I have all of this crap unlocked already? Shit, remember. What was that? Just the gauntlets. Ooh. Yes. Yeah, you're gonna give me pants? Of course not. even give me pats on Sorcerer. Or you very rarely give me pats on Sorcerer, so I'm never gonna see pats on this. Canopy's new, isn't it? I don't like how I can't color this shit too. I mean, eh. Show me my standing. Energy contains weapons and elixirs. I should just put the shit in my inventory.
forge is always hot.
Are you alright? What happened?
Leave her be. She suffered enough already. I will tell you what you wish to know. It started last night, with the tolling of the bells.
Behold, the Reverend Mother Prova and the Burn Knight Yorivar, sole survivors of the battle at Hell's Gate.
Today we gather to witness the dawn of a new age. One made possible by the courage and sacrifice of our father Inarius. Urivar and I have returned from the depths of hell, bearing his message along with the scars of our trials, to show that our devotion has not wavered.
In hell, I was cleansed by battle and flame. Doubt and wickedness were burned away. But in the end, I was preserved. May all who serve the light do the same. This man is a mercenary, sworn to the service of the murderer, Lorath. He tried to hide the Horadrim girl, Neyrel, from our judgment. A girl who threatens us all by carrying a fragment of the very same evil I battled in hell.
Do you agree to repent of your sins and walk with us in the light?
I do. Bless you, Reverend Mother. Thank you. In the name of the Holy Father, I swear it.
Release him.
With all due respect, Reverend Mother, Father Inarius' mercy was great, but did he not also preach justice? Where then was the mercy for Yosef when Lorath slaughtered him?
Urivar.
What does it say about the cathedral if we allow such sins to go unpunished? Neither Lorath or the girl have been found. We have gained nothing. So tell me, is he owed mercy? Or is it justice? Justice! Justice!
That's because human beings are morbid and like, you know, watching grotesque shit.
No, please! I told you everything! I repented! No! You see, his sins were too great, too deep, and his faith was not strong enough to preserve him. Evil will no longer be tolerated in Sanctuary, and we will show the heavens that we are worthy!
Of death. That's all you've shown.
I'll not have the faithful of Inarius shedding tears for a sinner. I won't say it twice. Where's your decency? Clear off! And you, your Prava's abandoned lapdog. Is that right?
Cremated remains of the burnt knight's victims scattered and mixed with your reverence. I answer only to myself.
What a dismal, faithless existence. That's the problem with you and Horadrim. Such thinking always leads to hubris, and hubris leads to failure. Lorath's no stranger to it. Buried his own brother. Chased away the little one, that brat, Neyrel. Only comfort left for him is at the bottom of a bottle. Tread carefully,
Comfort for you is the boasting of an ego.
Judgment hungers for you both. And outside the city walls, not even our Reverend Mother will be able to stay its hand.
That sick bastard has probably already sent his zealots after Lorath. The old man better still be alive.
Will you help me, stranger? Thank you, stranger.
You there! Why do you approach the house of a known heretic?
Just you're a two-faced asshat that can't see your own hubris when you're pointing out others. Regret.
Deny me again, and you will join the condemned sin. I will ask only once more. What do you know of Lorath Nar?
I know that he's a recluse and a drunk, but he's not the one burning people alive.
Silver words from a sinner's tongue. You will atone!
I wish you'd arrived a moment sooner.
Well, I did, but they just kept me outside for some stupid ass reason. Alright.
No. Shins broken. Legs are dead weight.
Where is Lorath?
Don't know. No one knows. Third time I've come here looking for him. First time I got caught.
brought a message for the old man. We found Neyrelle.
Neyrelle? Is she safe?
A friend of mine is keeping an eye on her. The steelsmith, Raher. Biggest man in Giakul. He'll know where she's gone.
Wanderer. So many corpses. Always leading to you. And who is this?
But you ain't here, Parva.
I am here to seek aid. Haradrim. Lorath. He was profane, yes, but reliable. I see he isn't here. Where is Neyrelle?
As if I'd answer now.
Leave, Prava. Your knights are dead already. No sense in joining them.
My knights? How poorly do you think of me that I would beat a woman half to death? This was Urivar's doing, not mine.
Who is Urivar? What do you know of him?
Why is the camera going back and forth like that?
Another night marching through hell. Nameless, faceless. I never knew what he truly was. Until now. A repentant man prays for forgiveness, and Urivar burns him alive. There's no faith in such an act, no redemption. Only ego.
Yeah, I know this will make come up for.
You didn't stop him.
No, I didn't. But he's begun a war for the cathedral's heart. To save every life is to lose the war. I am not your enemy, Wanderer. Not when I gave you my blessing. Not when we shed blood together in the streets of Chaldeum. And not now. Your mind is poisoned against me. I see that.
Not really.
But in time, you will accept the truth. All those who serve the light must huddle together, lest we die alone in the cold.
As an only dumbass that wanted to side with
talking
Lilith.
to her. Just go. Find Raher. I'll be fine.
Who are you and how do you know Laura?
I'm just a messenger. A friend of a friend. I only know Lorath by reputation.
Why are you screaming so loud? Trying to cover it up. What do you want with Neyrelle?
I want to save her, of course. I can ensure her punishment is fair and merciful.
But it doesn't seem
not the
accurate.
bloodbath Urivar will doubtlessly call for.
Yeah, and he'll
If
get
we can keep him off that stage, well, it would be advantageous for us all.
advantageous. I thought it was advantageous. You started this manhunt hunt for Lorath. Why the sudden change in heart?
Because the church is changing. Surely you've seen it. What I began as an act of mercy has become an act of sadism.
Mercy. You sent a priest to murder Lorath.
I sent a priest to bring him to judgment. Lorath was the one to choose murder, not I.
Yeah.
He earned execution twice over. But even the greatest of sins can be forgiven in a time of need.
Except for backstabbing treachery. This woman is wounded. Will you help her?
Help me. She's more likely to slit my throat.
And lo, the ailing child was brought before the Holy of Holies. I know your fear, child. I felt it too.
It's not a text, but
I will help her as the Father helped me. Be certain of it.
Akarat bless me. But somehow I believe her.
let me know when you're free, and if I don't ever hear from you again, she's at fault.
Back
chicken line. You want in? You get checked for disease like everyone else.
What? Oh shit, I just killed that damn camel. I'm sorry.
Lady, I told you. There's no more room in the hold.
Please, you have to bring him with you. I can't let them take his body.
Smithing fit for an iron wolf. Axes, armor, pots and pans.
I can break that down.
Look, I'm looking for right here.
Lucky day, friend. You seem to have found him. I hope the cobbler didn't send
Fire, actually.
such a kind heart.
What's like here?
Patched up her doorframe once. Now she sends every poor soul that needs a carpenter my way. Only that's not quite what
I'm here for Neyrelle.
Ah, a friend of Lorath's then. Here, step into my workshop. Some things are best shared in privacy. And comfort.
Could be leading me into a trap of death.
Faye, we have a guest.
Yes, Papa.
You had information for me. That's a frame rate shit.
Come, sit. I think better when I'm working. Faye, have you seen my... This is my daughter, Fayira. We can speak freely here. Isn't that right?
I understand you've word of Neyrelle.
Yes, our friend Lorath was on her trail. But he left off. Didn't say why or where to. I saw her, though. She came through town a few weeks ago.
How did she seem?
You needn't be so cautious. I know what she carries. I've seen what it has cost her. Last I saw her, she went in search of passage across the river.
Where'd my head ornament go?
What? You just let her go off alone? You didn't even offer to help her? What is wrong with you?
We've got a daughter with her.
Could you fetch the set chisel for me, dear?
Yes, Papa.
That's not chisel.
Fahira is a foundling. Of circumstance, if not neglect. She and the welfare of this town are the responsibility I have taken onto my shoulders. Just as you, Lorath, and Neyrelle have chosen to carry the burden of creation on yours. I will not trade one for another. Would you?
I suppose not.
You care too much, my friend. But that is a glad
keep saying.
Whatever you need while you're on Geokul, I will be by your side. They've returned.
What happened? Who are they?
Stay put, Faye. If trouble comes a-knocking...
Then I go to the hideout, like you said.
That's my girl.
I'm gonna go outside. I didn't want to go outside. Wrong.
Guardsmen, how many?
More than usual. The gate won't hold.
They must not breach the city.
I mean, it's a good clean, but it's not great for, like, screen clearing.
You're as scrappy as Lorath said. But this isn't over yet. Come.
And we're going to gain this. Something that increases my crit chance. Okay, so that goes up by another 5%, so that'd be 2 seconds. That'd be 3 seconds increase for 30% damage increase. That's not what we want. Oh, let's... Oh, yeah, we'll put 2 points into that. No, 1 point in that. I need movement speed. I can't use this outside of battle. That's kind of fucked up, guys. I should be able to dash with this.
Wretched things. All sludge and bone.
I mean, does it even tell me that I can't use it outside of battle? Where's it? Flash short distance to an enemy. Striking all enemies along the path. See, this, I can't use it outside of battle. I should be able to dash like crazy with it. How do we stop them? What are these creatures?
Hard to say for certain. Could have been Khazra at one point. Could have been people. The infection turns them all into... this. We call them hollows. First sightings were a month ago. Not long after Neira left. Now we're drowning in them.
Must have been that water she tainted along the way. Where did they come from?
Down south, over the river border to Nahantu. Perhaps you've heard of it. Some of the old Imperial maps have it as Torajan.
Torajan.
Only the desperate or foolish actually travel that way, though. The sands might starve you, but the jungle chokes.
Yeah, with that type of humidity, I would see why. How do we stop them?
We don't.
Damn.
The infection started in Nahantu. We can only stymie the flow.
What's stymie mean?
Nahantu. That's where you said Neirel's gone. I need to go after her.
I know, and I promise we'll find her. Just as soon as Geakul is safe.
Get them. Destroy hallowed defilements in eastern base. Must be these squares on the map.
Back to the hells with you!
To the hells! To the hells! Oh. No. Yes.
They take everything. Flesh, gear, hell. Even the grass isn't spared.
Oh, you know, lizard piggy. What are these dots on the ground? Oh, okay, so there. On the map, not on the ground.
For everyone we fell, 1,000 lives are saved.
That's all that those are. Is that my footprints or something? Is that what that is? That's where I've been. What are those red circles? because they disappear after a while. Rekindling faith. So. Ram, I guess. The hell? Why is this? Why does it keep saying that quest is done? I must be a blood or something.
The rot is thick to the east. Let's clear it out, stop it spreading.
Party must conquer southern expanse. The hell does that mean, man? Did I not finish this? Closet venomous nose into the halt. What halt? I see no halt. Author, wait. Well, I can't do that apparently, but it's just gonna like stronghold must be completed. X-Max Light Bomber. Sure. What's the difference? I can temper this. And I can temper this.
To the bridge now. The hollows run thickest there.
tempering or not. It looks like they've changed it to where the gear you get will always be that level. It's kind of bullshit, but okay. I say it's bullshit, but it's just a balancing that probably shouldn't have happened. To begin with.
They keep coming. We're going to die here. It's Rahel!
Only 2 gods? Where are the rest?
They won't stop. Each kill brings 2 more. We're the only ones left.
Calm yourself. We're going to finish this fight, and then drinks are on me. You hear? Eyes up, backs together.
When did tempers actually start dropping?
Steady. Together. Cut it down. Damn things. Hold on, Godsman.
He's dying, isn't he? So much for saving the rest.
Gone.
No drink for you.
We will remember. Things are worse than I thought. The Hollows are stronger and more numerous than we've ever seen. I promised I'd take you to Nerel, and I mean to keep that promise. But if the Hollows attack Geokul again, if Yira...
I understand. Go. See to your daughter.
Thank you, my friend. We'll meet further down the road and find Nerel together. I swear it.
Nerel was traveling by boat. The old bridge should have a good vantage of the river.
Oh, shit.
Even though you traffic with darkness,
You have accomplished much good in the eyes of the cathedral. I can understand why Prava has tolerated you this long. But if the church is to survive, it must hold tight to its convictions. Either the rules apply to everyone, or they do not actually exist. That builds trust. The heretic Neyrel has fled holy judgment. Wielding the very soulstone she stole from our brethren as they lay dying in hell. Where is the girl?
Not sure.
I see no reason to help you find her, Knight.
How many lives will you trade to protect Neyrel? Is her life worth more than his?
You bastard.
Mini dumbis itches. Mini linimbis tusud. Sukudo marewal.
No one is above the laws of heaven.
I'm gonna have a like scar on my stomach, right? On my chest, excuse me. Game over. Oh, that was worth $40. I saw the corpse, and from my mouth curled hatred. A father buried his children on a pyre, and a mother bulls it, a new age from ashes. Saw the weak made strong, a pack of lambs feasting on wolves, tears of blood rained on a desert Joel, and the way to hell was torn asunder. I was almost not long enough. Then came a spirit of light, piercing hatred's heart, and he who was bound in chains was set free. Rathm's prophecy. Rathm's prophecy. Sounds familiar. Is my jaw seemed thin looking down and broad as shit from below. The jaw structure is misleading in the character creation.
Who are you?
I'm the man who saved your life. Or Eru, if you like.
Savior, I say.
Thank you. But why? Why save me?
And I'm playing hardcore.
You're spirit-born. So am I. We look out for each other. What brought you to Nahantu?
What would you have said if I wasn't spirit-born?
I'm looking for my friend.
You wonder.
She's somewhere out there. With a prisoner. A dangerous prisoner. I need to make sure she's all right.
Sounds like we should find her.
Right, hero. We're ready to search for Nero. That was that shit? most fun thing. Fun thing. Crap. Any unclaimed battle pass. Rewards from last season. Or auto kind. I had some. Explore battle pass. I have one more accelerated type of emote that they give. Why can't I preview the emote, man? Maybe creeping hollows. Like, I mean, I should be able to see that emote. But I don't know, I should be able to preview that emote. I should be able to. And how much is an accelerated pass anyway? I'm sure you want to do the accelerated pass. Actually, you will have one premium battle pass and not remaining to use it feature sessions. Saving. Yeah, but maybe I want the emote. Why I got a lot of emote behind fucking some stupid shit like that? That emote should not be there. I'm just being honest. Or I should at least be able to preview the emote. Find someone else that bought it and then see what the emote looks like. Yeah, I suppose you could do that. Why isn't it built into the game then? Accelerate battle pass. How expensive is the accelerated battle pass? How expensive is that emote? Alright, so we get another potion. We did 2 more skill points, and we get 4 paradigm. Oh, and 80 more Oogles. Oh, tenets of acrobat. Interesting. So now we don't have to do all curve. There's only 30. That doesn't seem nearly as bad. When doing one region doesn't seem nearly as bad as doing 5. Just being honest. Alright, what about,
Let us consider the cards once more. A powerful calling.
the body, yeah, the body of this looks good. I like the body. But I would gather that the electricity does not change color, which would agitate.
Stirs you, yes?
I can't say boots like I want.
It stirs you, yes?
The gloves on this one are okay.
It stirs you, yes?
Just not enough.
I see.
It has special effects on it. It'd be nice if I could preview the color, like what it looks like colored. Thing. It's the Sacred Hunt unlocks Spirit Balance, Spirit Hall. I'll have to go where the hell that is. Priority quest. This is my job quest. Oh, well, did I get it at? That's to unlock complete that. Pass a skill unlocks level 30. Right. So I need to put this. Where's this at? Oh wait. Or then I need to find a teleport. What happened to me? My hands won't stop shaking.
Don't know. You just washed up on the shore. As for the shaking, you lost blood. Whole river was stained with it.
How How did you save me? As I bet.
Dying, not dead. I just gave you the kick you needed. Frankly, I'm surprised it worked at all. Thought for sure I was too late.
I'm Brazilian, I guess. You're just going to help me.
This is Nahantu. Help is needed, so help is offered. Unless you are refusing.
To be helped, or
Good.
to offer.
Then let's search the river. Bound to be some sign of your friend.
Need a teleport.
Someone up ahead.
Oh shit.
Yes, I knew it. I knew those bugs couldn't kill you. A friend of yours?
He lost his arm, man. Okay, well, I got a legendary. I guess that's good. Faith check. That's concussive strength. Near to me, damage. Strength check. Doesn't seem bad. You lose an arm, but you're alive, but your arm.
I only lost a limb, but you were run through and drowned. How do you manage?
They wouldn't have. Without me.
Eru here patched me up. Perhaps he could help you too.
No amount of healing will bring back my arm. But Ram might ease the sting.
I'm afraid you will need far more than a drink to ease the pain of that wound.
You're right. Could use a place to sip on it in peace. I know a spot southeast of here.
Does that? Damn. It does something. Got 2 charges. Which one is? It's the next one. That's it.
Being hunted by the Cathedral of Light?
The may realm both.
Knew there was a reason I liked you.
Dex damage, I guess.
Locked. Of course they locked it down.
Wait, that's not right. I just don't probably need a pump. Which leads us for boy. Well, this fair protects an area of success, smashing for any enemy. Creating a new barrier from something that's live. Evil Spirit swoops down and deals damage after a short delay blasts off, dealing damage. Bound across the battlefield with the Jaguar Spirit dealing damage upon landing and then rapidly slashing enemies in the area, or double damage on percent of strikes. The Centipede Spirit emerges, blasts its enemies in a line for damage and spitting at others for damage. Lasts 15 seconds. Duck chucks down, use damage. Oh no, for non-elite enemies and use dash type. Area persists for an additional 6 seconds. While in the area, you are unstoppable, and any enemy and small missiles inside are slow. That's very interesting. The Seeker first hit knocks down enemies. 4 seconds. Second hit again. He grapples from. Seeker continuously makes all nearby enemies battle active health, and then how long the last? Got 3 charges. 45 second cooldown on a charge. Speed astronomical if you ask me. Hunter for overfills your ferocity by 4 stacks. 1,000 good deal absent. Established injured enemy. Killing an enemy while the hunter is present has a 40% chance to instantly reset its cooldown. The chance is halved after each consecutive reset. As it emerges, the devourer launches 10 toxic bulbs that apply poison damage over 6 seconds. All the devourers active. If a non-boss enemy's remaining life becomes poison, they die instantly. And unleashes a pestilence swarm that deals damage per hit to the enemy around it. I'm just learning this one. Good evening.
Old friends. Too crafty for their own good.
Imperial ruins like this always had some kind of a secret tunnel built in. There must be another way.
There is. But it'll take some acrobatics. Don't worry, I can manage. Come, down below.
This is the entrance.
Oh, yes. But be on guard. There's no telling what's taken up residence inside.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go back into this quest. As much as I want to continue with this story, I don't think I'm gonna find a waypoint. So, for what reason do you seek me?
The Spirit-born elders sent me here as emissary to help wanderers like yourself. We sensed a sacred hunt had begun. I've been told that foragers on the central plateau were torn to pieces and eaten while they still drew breath. It may be coincidence, but the timing raises suspicion.
It wasn't me. I don't know that's good.
Meet me at the site. This may well be the start of your sacred hunt.
Did they change? Armor, fire. Thousand armor. Kindling faith keeps popping up like that.
Over here, Spirit-born. Look at this.
Collection of strange fragments of ceramic pots, and other containers. Something large stomped through them. Wisps, but ethereal spirit, fire and smoke rise from the shattered remains. It is evident these do not belong to this world. Said. Such carnage.
Indeed, it is. Something came into this world and tore these people apart. See the scorch mark from a portal there?
We just found them. We've no idea how long they've been dead.
The corpses show tooth and claw marks. The work of a beast from between realms, between worlds. A beast you must hunt and destroy. But first, we must find a way into that world. This place is too dry, too devoid of shade and shadows in which to lurk. So the beast will move south, closer to Nahantu. The call of the jungle is too hard to resist.
That tracks. We found a survivor of an attack just south of here at Hakan's Oasis. The stubborn fool refused our help.
Then that's where we look. Meet me at Hakan's Oasis and hope the survivor yet lives.
He said you might show up, but your crazy emissary isn't here.
Yeah.
I told him where we were attacked. The old man ran off after it. Down by the cove. Go now.
I thought you could get everyone else.
Leave me.
Will you be all right?
I've made my peace with this world. I'll join my ancestors soon enough.
I love them.
This oasis is such
press that button, I don't know how many times it did pick it up. Or didn't interact with it.
What is this?
A strange track that looks like they were left by some sort of large creature.
What is this?
More
tracks.
Some more track to the
Seems
other
I'm going
ones.
the right way.
But I guess I could have read it. I could have read it. I could have read it. Nah, go down.
Spiritborn, over here.
Oh, I forgot to clear my inventory up. That's not good. Drip secret chats, that might be viable. I don't know. I forget what the crate does. It does something. What did this?
They were mauled to death. They never stood a chance. The tracks here stop abruptly, as if the creature that left them suddenly disappeared. Look.
The strange tracks clearly left by some large creature, but there are two sets going in opposite directions, suggesting it entered and left from the same place. I don't see a portal.
This carnage was committed by the creature you are destined to hunt. There is no doubt of that now. We must pursue it. I can feel the presence of a portal, but it is fading. These kills are fresh. Their spirits still linger. I can ask them to help pry open the portal again. No telling what might come through, but I will not complete the opening until I am sure nothing remains.
How was that? Thought we're supposed to open.
That seems to be the last.
Why would you let me touch that while he's still going through a monologue?
The disorientation will soon wear off. This place, at least, is more familiar to me than the last. Come, walk with me.
What is this place?
This is your path to the Spiritborn. These are the sacred hunting grounds. A sliver of the spirit realm, a limbo of sorts, between the worlds of the living and the dead. Coming here is not easy for the uninitiated. There are terrible things in this place. Nature's wrath feeds on the malign aspects of the living world, but the spirits normally keep it in check. Given time, wrath will manifest. It will hunt you as you hunt it. But with the guidance and strength of the spirits, you can defeat it. Let us begin.
Are you walking slow?
You are ready? Good. I will approach the brazier and begin the incantation, summoning the sacred fire.
Brazier.
When I give the word, you will call for help. and hope the spirits feel generous enough to open the way. Reach out to the spirits. Ask them for help.
What am I supposed to do now?
Stand near the brazier and call for help.
I think how am I supposed to do that? Figured as much. I suppose I could have left and gone back in and seen to see.
Disorientation will soon wear off. This place, at least, is more familiar to me than the last. Come, walk with me. This is your path. You are ready? Good. I will approach the brazier and begin the incantation, summoning the sacred fire. When I give the word, you will call for help and hope the spirits feel generous enough to open the way. Reach out to the spirits. Ask them for help.
Oh, I'm supposed to do an email, right?
I could use some assistance.
In this place, this is your time. This is as far as my physical form can go, but I shall not leave you entirely alone. Go now. Hunt. Oh, when did I become so old? Your quarry was in this place.
West maybe the spirit's fire and smoke rise from them. The footprints seared into the ground, they seem to be same type. They seem to be same type. That they seem to be the same type. They seem to be same type of trance. That needs to be reworded. Founded at the massacre in the southern expanse. No doubt made by the same large beast. They seem to be of the same type. Probably of the same type. That might pull a little bit better than the same, just the same type. It'd be too easy if I could melt you, so come up with extra mechanics to drag the fight out. Which cuts into the balancing of actual time for me, man. So it's all good. Shit out. This stuff actually not giving me any experience whatsoever. Are you sorry, serious? More talking. Yeah. There's no way forward.
Your first real test with the beast. It knows you now. Again, the path is blocked. I will bring the sacred fire so you can call the spirits for aid once more. Next, go to the brazier. This time, give thanks to the spirits, and hope they will still listen.
Thanks.
I mean, why force someone to do an emote instead of just interacting?
Go. Face the beast. Stay vigilant. It hunts.
Doesn't stop it though. Only astral gear called Sacred Prism, so maybe it's okay if you use the socket.
its resilience.
I'll get it.
The sky spirit approves, Spiritborn. Spiritborn, the soil spirit moves to your cause.
Got a slight problem here, guys.
The plane spirit judges you a true Spiritborn. The forest spirit deems you worthy, Spiritborn.
Armor high regeneration. Oh. What is this? That's got us a lot more than.
The beast's victims, who have their revenge, they rest easy now.
I felt different.
I feel the spirits. I can feel the line of my people, all the way back to the beginning.
Yes, the spirits embrace you as a true Spiritborn. You honor your circle, like all those before you.
It's beautiful.
Long and drawn out.
The sensation you feel is the power of the spirits. They move through you. They bind you to their world. The sensation will fade, but your power will continue to grow, as will your command of the spirits themselves. There is nothing more left for you here, but take this reward. In any other hands, worthless, but to the few among us, sacred. Now leave, Spiritborn.
Oh. Well, this is great.
The forge is ready for whatever you need.
Eesh. each different basic skill you cast increases your damage by 24% for 10 seconds. Alright. Select your spirit as your passive, you can change it any time. Every 5th time you deal direct damage to an enemy with a Jaguar skill, unleash an additional strike, dealing 15% of damage you dealt, and then, in the last 0.5 seconds, all skills are now Jaguars. Casting an Eagle skill grants 4 seconds of the Storm Feathered movement speed bonus. When you evade, winging up to 8 Storm Feathers for every remaining second, each dealing lightning damage and making targets vulnerable for 5 seconds. Casting a Gorilla skill deals thorns to enemies you hit and cracks a barrier for maximum life of 30%. All skills are now ability skills. Wait, I can hold on. Hitting an enemy with a caterpillar or centipede skill reduces their damage by 2.5% and slows them by 10% for 3 seconds, up to 8 stacks. Okay, so if I do this, it says all skills are now Jaguars. Right? So that means that technically if I'm using something like this as a Jaguar skill, yeah, see, it's turned to a Jaguar. Nothing Eagle skill practical. Contains grants 4 seconds of the Storm Feathers bonus. When you evade, going up to 8 Storm Feathers. Okay, wait a second, because this right here, I don't need these anymore. Got this. Okay, so I need this. Honestly, casting ultimate skill grants 5% increased damage that leads to 3 seconds doubles bonus if you're only fighting one enemy. Maximum vigor is increased by 10 while you have an ultimate skill whip. See why that would be useful, especially on the one that increases something based off of how much vigor you have. Was it crit damage? can't remember the song. I don't know this place where it's at, but I know it's somewhere. I need that. I don't know. I needed some type of vulnerability. That might work, maybe. So you split them up. Okay, that's not too bad. It's a little bit easier, so that should help a lot with tall rashes right there. I don't really have a lot. Like a fully tempered. Okay. The hell's that in the middle?
Come back if you need the forge. What I'm looking for is gearing campaign. Over that.
Shouldn't there be a button in here to make it to where I can see my helmet during cutscenes? I don't know where it's at. What is it? Yeah, I probably should call it. What's storm? Ball. Problem is I don't have an unstoppable. I mean, luckily I can pot through CCs, but that's, I don't know, it'd still be nice. That's an ultimate skill, makes you unstoppable. Okay, but yeah, but that would only be every 4 seconds or some shit like that, or every 45 seconds. So yeah, I probably need to go grab this one. Any enemies kill while ultimate skills active grants you a stack of supremacy, which increases your damage by 1% up to 10%. When an ultimate skill ends, you gain 5 stacks of supremacy, but you begin to lose 1 stack every second. Hitting enemies with ultimate skill heals you for 2% of your maximum life. And upon casting ultimate skills, the last different penalty defense or focus skill you cast fire is reset. Be cast for free up to 1 time in the next 5 seconds. That seems interesting but complicated at the same time. Pose. That's so much. Oh. Oh. No. What's that? The bridge broken a second. It must have fixed it. So that tells me I need... Is there a cooldown on it? And they just go through everything, so... I'll do this next quest and then I'll call it.
This is Nahantu. Hell good. Then let's search the river.
Wait, I'm gonna...
Bound to be some sign of your friend.
Are you shitting me?
Someone up ahead.
I knew it! I knew those bugs couldn't kill you!
You're being hunted by the Cathedral of Light?
Me and Mayrel both.
You there was the reason I liked you.
Locked. Of course they locked it down. Old friends.
You dodge, block, and attack, you trigger it. 278% thorns attack against the attacker.
Oh, yes. But beyond.
Inside.
Yes, inside. Inside!
You're a healer.
Among other things. I serve the spirits first.
Oh? And do they often bid you to do this much violence?
Only when there's something worth protecting.
You and I think we'll get along.
I can. How long does it make him vulnerable? 5 seconds. Giving me something's giving me an extra evasion charge. What if it's a skill, isn't it? That's right. This is not that great. It's only 20% movement speed increase. But I guess it's better than nothing. Okay, so put this on. Dodge chance is probably better than the other crap.
Aha! They left the rope. Always have a backup, I used to tell them. Isn't it nice when people listen? Mosia, then I remember it.
I took shelter from a monsoon here once.
Me too. More than once. It's perfect for what I'm planning.
Make his admin me. Okay, so this. Sure. You're not going back to Gaggle or whatever the hell it's called.
My friend, this I cannot do. The knights know my name now. Better to keep them here than in the city, where they might go after my daughter or her father.
Aren't you your daughter's father?
Fayira is well provided for, no matter where she is. And she'll have you know that I'm her papa. My point is, I can do more good here in this place than back in the city. Look, I'll show you. Walk with me a moment, friend.
I'll unbolt the main entrance.
Years ago, I ran a mercenary company out of this place. The Pale Hand. I had less to lose then. But now, the fight's been brought to me. And I think I'd be more used to you as a mercenary, a shield for hire, if you will, than a smith. Though there's a chance you'll get both out of me. And my name still carries weight. The other mercenaries will be more likely to return if I am here. And you will need their help, my friend. You will never regret hiring one of the Pale Hand into your service.
What's this place to you?
It was a home, a headquarters, and a warehouse all in one for our little band of eccentrics back in the day. The Pale Hand couldn't afford anything nicer. The people who needed us most never had much coin to spend. We called it the Den. Never would have guessed I'd find myself back here where it all started. But whenever you need to hire our help, my friend, the mercenaries of the Pale Hand will be at your service.
What about your family?
Fayira will be in her father's good hands by now. He was once a member of the Pale Hand and understands my work with Lorath. This wouldn't be the first time it pulled me from home. He will bring her here when it is safe. Faye's learned to smith blades, but not to work with their wielders. So once I'm set up here, it'll be time to begin the next stage of her training. I wish it was not so, but this is the world she is inheriting.
Thank you, truly, but don't you need time to rest him?
Friend, your heart is in a good place, but you wield it with the subtlety of a hammer. This wound, this loss is mine. Mine to carry, mine to tend. I will grieve it with my family in the privacy of my home. For now, let's stay focused on Nerel. That's where the Pale Hand comes in. We can help fight your fight. My friends from those days are scattered across Sanctuary. I want you to find them and bring them here. It may take some convincing, but I'm sure you can manage.
Ooh. Alright. This is a place. This is a secret place. This is a secret gathering place for the mercenaries in Valhan. Explore the hideout and reunite the mercenaries. As a solo player, you can hire mercenaries while you in a battle. Mercenaries go on standby when you join a party. And list reinforcements to aid in critical situations. Reinforcements stay and live it even when you team up with other players. I guess I should have read that. I didn't read it. Archive of Kulo Chosa. Final entry of a thorough daily record of myself accountable for my son's curse. He will never be rid of it, though his heart is pure. Even now, he is drawn to the dark cathedral. He speaks of a covert passage hidden in the vines and rocks. What he hopes to find there, I do not know. The head of a tried steep's cannibalism mounted upon the stake. A note pinned to the stake with a knife reads, "Temple or Temple of Rot, Revenge. Maybe I'll be back. Don't touch the meat." Variana. It's clear this Variana was not gifted in letters. A letter unfruitful at the base of a mercenary's helm. Right there, my glories. Trail leads into the fens. I hope the bird finds you in time. I'll bring me a response test.
What is this?
You recognize his helm? It was accompanied by a letter.
Recognize it? I made it. Crafted for an old ally, a bounty hunter named Subo. Barely a scratch on it. I don't think Subo knows about my recent injury. Would you consider assisting him in my place? The fens must mean Hawazar. Start there. Take the helm so he knows I sent you.
Hire merchant.
Honor to help, friend.
enemy skill points target. 4. So you have a choice. You have a choice. So slow. Just forward aggressively dealing damage, taunting nearby enemies. Set system style elements. Off enemies. The healing potion. Close surrounding it. 15% more armor. Just for having them, I don't get it. Taunts and around you. Big. 5% damage reduction each target. Strikes around 3 times. Worse damage, physical pulling at him, and boost. Position DC. Redirecting 90% of damage that dealt surrounding allies. So, allies unstoppable. 1 second. I could technically use this as an unstoppable. That's a shield, glowing physical damage, turning it. Still found 3 times, not bad. Vector life. Stick. Balls. Excellent. Valor. What is Valor? We damage for at least 15% of your aid and negates the damage not found. Alpha fast rounds, I have shield throw. Concentrates directly. Concentrates damage. Concentrated enemy heals you with more 6. Or skill, 10 seconds still for consumption. Damage shuffle, these much. There's no flip thought on the wall. How do I set the
honor to help, friend?
I learned each reinforcement by choosing a mercenary skill and setting up opportunity trigger to match your combat skill. Find a mercenary skill for reinforcements. So charge now. Slow the unit form. Russian course skill alters the weapon's weapon base at power cell. What point 5 HP. Kills action. That doesn't seem that great. This one seems more appropriate. 1,000 bloom.
I'll watch your back.
So I can't have both of them set. That's fine. Alright, so we'll just leave it at that, I guess. We'll do this one next. I'll do these and I continue with the story tomorrow, but I'm going to stop it here. Nice, so I'm in a different area and I can still see that stuff. So I don't have to be here in order to see that stuff. That's a good implementation. I like that I'm hurrying to be done with the game, I know. Already level 40. I suppose it wouldn't take that long time. So how? One point they did. First, 45% increase damage. Vulnerable enemies after making an enemy gun or roll your next direct attack. Direct damage to them heals you for like spirit. Skill cast will see damage reduction attack speed. Life per second. Casting is still a different way. Spirit. Swaps to the new bonus increases core stats by 50%, 5 seconds. Every third consecutive cast of the same base skill increases all arches skill ranks by 2. What the hell does that mean? I don't understand what that means. All purchase skills, right? Every third consecutive cast. The same place and skill increases all purchase skills, right? Cube 5 seconds. Every third consecutive cast. The same core of health skill. This is all skills active cooldown by 10%. Increased by 2% for each of their skill ranks. Or outings. There's 4. 4 is not more that well. Well, it sort of would. But does it stack up like? Can I shuffle between them? Like cast this once, cast the core once, cast the focus one, or do I have to like do it for that was a second. So this won't work for poor stove, I don't think. Or it might, I just don't have enough focus to do it. Right. So... Or this costs what? Bigger costs 30. So you have to build it up. You have to build your figure up all the way and then cast it. And then hit it 3 times in a row. That would help pull down. And then of course out and see I got 4 stacks of that, so every minute I could reset the cooldown again. But that's only 10%, so it's not really that great. Well, I say that, but technically it'd be 20%. This should be that decent probably for this. Yeah, I don't know, it might be alright. It's hard to say. But in any case, I'm gonna call it.
I have been waiting for your return.
Sound selection.
That's a bold choice.
I'll film mighty nice.
Sound selection.
Traveler, let us continue.
Hello. So until next time, have fun, be safe, all that.